Namaskara. Yes, welcome back to the channel. In the previous video, you have learned substitution method. We have even solved exercise questions, correct? So in this video, we will be starting our last method of solving linear equations in two variables. And this is the easiest method and very important method for your exam. So if you have to solve two equations in the exam, you will be using your elimination method. Maybe 2 marks question you will be getting from this. Okay, so yes, let's get started. First of all, the question is why why is there we already have substitution method, and why do we need elimination method? Correct. So yes, see, as you can see here, you had to always take one more equation and substitute in write in the terms of x or y. Correct, you had to write in the form of x, or you had to write in the form of y, and then take that value and substitute in the first equation and then solve. Don't you feel it is a lengthy method? Correct. So to make easier, what will we do here is, in this method we are going to eliminate in the sense deleting. Okay, deleting one of the variable x or y according to the equations we get. Okay, whichever easier we feel, we are going to do with that. Understanding? So yes, let's get started with the lecture. Okay, so why do we eliminate? Why should we eliminate? See, solving for two variables at once, you in the substitution method, what you had to do is you had multiple steps in solving it. You cannot solve it just in once. Okay, but when in elimination method we can do that. Okay, so you'll be having two variables and you need two equations, this. But now having two variables is too hard. Correct. So let's destroy one. What will we do is we are going to destroy one, delete one of the variable, or eliminate one of the variable. Understanding? And yes, we will be doing it. Before solving the using my elimination method, we will be seeing to the steps. What should we do, right? Yes, let's look into the steps. What should we follow? First is multiply. Make the coefficient, the number next to the letters, match. Now for now, just go through the steps. As we move on, I'll explain you. Okay, if you have watched my previous videos, you know how I teach. Okay, so first we will be just looking at these steps, and then while solving one by one, I'm going to explain it to you. Okay, so the second step what you should do is add and subtract, destroy the matching variables. Like what you will do is, you will multiply one of the equation with a number which can match the second equation. I know if you're not able to understand, have patience, you'll understand, you'll get it, because it's the first time you're learning it, and that's why it feels okay. And next time what you're going to do is, like if you have 2x, you'll have 2x in this also. Okay, in the both equation you'll have 2x, so you're going to cancel both the 2x. Once you cancel both 2x, you'll left with only y. You'll be left with only y. If you have two same y, then you can cancel the two y's and keep only x, and you can easily solve it. Understanding? Okay, and then you're going to solve and then plug it in. Yeah, last step is, if you get x, substitute in the equation and solve for y. If you got for y, then substitute and solve for x. Understanding? This is the steps what you're going to solve it. So you can target either x or y, pick the easier one. Okay, you can go with x or y, whichever you feel easy. Understanding? So these are the steps what you should follow. Now the major thing, we are going to start solving it. Okay, moving on. uh, it's an example question from your NCERT. Taking the same example, I'll be helping you to solve this, and the second example I'll be solving in a separate video. Okay, we will go to that video afterwards. Now let's write the income problem. Okay, we have an income problem in your example question in NCERT with the same question I am solving. Now, income ratio is 9 is to 7. Let's call it as 9x and 7x. Now, the ratio of their income, his and hers income ratio is 9 is to 7. Okay, 9 is to 7 in the sense maybe the person one has 18K per month and she has 14K per month. K means 1000. Okay, maybe he has 18K and she has 14K. Maybe this, or it can be like yeah, it can be he has 27K and she has 21K. How did I decide it? Two nines are two sevens are three nines are three sevens are. But you don't know exact. Maybe he has 18K, she has 14K, or maybe he has 27K or she has 21K. You don't know, but you know the ratio. That is 9 by 7. Okay, 9 is to 7 is the ratio between their income. Okay, now so what will we call is, we don't know what is the multiple. That's why we will be assuming it as 9x and hers as 7x. Okay, this is the income or salary what they have. Now, spend ratio. What is spend ratio? How much do they spend? Okay, see, he has more income, so he'll spend a little bit more than her. So he is spending 4 times than her. She is spending 3 times. He is spending 4 times of their salaries. Means he has 9x. She has 7x. He is spending 4x and she is spending 3x. We don't know what is the multiple. Maybe 4 to the 8. Maybe he is spending 8,000 or she is spending 3 to the 6, 6,000, or 4 into 3, 4 into 4, 4 into 5, whatever you do. So we don't know what is the x value. So we will be assuming it as x because we don't know what is the multiple. So in the maths, what we do? If we don't know the number, we will assume it as a variable. Correct? Yes. If you don't know what is variable, what is constant, visit my channel Varshini Gondkar classes. Go to shorts. Okay, shorts. There you have a clear explanation of what is variable. Okay, or else I have explained in my previous videos also. Now, what is x? Sorry. Now we will be assuming it as x, and let us assume this as y. See, we will be changing the variables here because this is also x, this is also x, you'll get confused. So I'll be assuming spending ratio as y. Okay, 4y, and here I'll be assuming it as 3. Okay, are you able to understand this? Next, savings. Now, what you do is you get a salary. Okay, your father gets a salary. What he does is some part of his salary he is going to keep for spending, maybe your school fees, your tuition fees, your mobile recharge, all that, and your snacks. Okay, how can we forget it? And some he'll keep for saving. Okay, some he'll keep for spending and some for savings because savings is important, right? So in the same way, when they get income, this is the ratio of how much they spend and now how much they save. Both of them, okay, both of them save 2000 per month. Okay, per month. If he is getting around 18,000, 2,000 he is keeping for his savings, others he is going to spend. If she is getting 14,000 per month as her salary, then she is going to keep 2,000 for her savings and spend the other. Understanding? So yes. But now what is the matter is, we should find the correct value of x and y. Right? What is their exact income and how much do they spend? Correct? So what will we do is we will make some equations. Okay, you know how to make equations. If you don't know, don't worry, I'm going to help you here. Okay, so let me erase it and then let me choose a color. Let me take black. Now, equation 1, how did this equation come? See, I'll explain it to you. Now his income is 9x, but out of 9,000 he's going to spend. Spending is negative. Okay, I had explained you, if you get something more than a profit, something like this, you're going to assume it as plus. Spend or less than, loss, all these are negative, so you're going to put minus sign in front of that number. Right now spending is negative, means it is going away from you, money is going away from you, which means you're going to minus how much. If I talk about person 1, then his income is 9x, and how much he's spending? He is spending 4y. He is spending 4y, right? And then how much is he saving? He's saving about 2000. He's saving about 2000. I'll just write it as 2k. Understanding? Yes. Next, equation 2. See, person 2. Now we'll go to person 2. 7x. Her income is 7x. How much is she spending? She is spending 3y. She's spending 3y. And how much is she saving? She is saving 2000. Now a doubt. You may get a doubt. Why am I equating this to savings? Correct? Why am I equating this to savings? Right? See, try to understand. Her salary, her full salary is her income, and her income is the total. Correct? Her income is the total. Now, if you think about her savings plus what she spends, For example, think that your father gave you 20 rupees. Your father gave you 20 rupees. Okay, your father gave you 20 rupees. What will you do is, you will keep 5 rupees for your savings and spend 15 rupees. You kept 5 rupees and spent 15 rupees. Your total given by your father, the total money given by your father is 20 rupees. Keep it aside. How much did you spend? It is 15 rupees. How much did you save? That is 5 rupees. Now 15 plus 5 is giving you income. That is 20. Right? So that is why his savings plus what he spends is his income, equal to income. Right? I hope you were able to understand the analogy. Right? So that is how we made this equation. Okay, so and then we rearranged it. See, once again I'll explain it to you. Now his total income is 9x. What did he do with this 9x? 4y he spent, and then 2000 he saved. 2000 he saved. Right? Now I can write it as 9x is equal to 4y plus 2000. See, all this is important to understand, because when you are making your own equations, you should know how should you make the equation. Now these equations are already made, so you just go and solve it. Solving it by elimination method is easy, but making the equation, it is not tough, but it is new to you. Understanding? Making the equations is new to you. You should try to make the equations. Now send this here. 9x minus 4y is equal to, you'll get 2000. Okay, I hope you were able to understand this. Moving on to the next. Now we are going to solve this by elimination method. Okay, finally, step 1 and step 2. What was your step 1? Remember? Do you remember the step 1? Let me explain. Let me go to the slide. Multiply. First is multiply. Here if you see, we are going to first multiply, and then after multiplying, what you should do? You should add and subtract and then solve. Correct? Yes. Now I'm going to multiply. What am I going to multiply? See, I had my equations as 9x minus 4y is equal to 2000. And one more equation was 7x minus 3y is equal to 2000. Now multiply. First step is multiply. Now what should I multiply? See, uh, if you just observe these both equation, there is 4 and 3. If you multiply this equation by 3 and this equation by 4, okay, here you have 3, so multiply this equation by 3 and you have 4 here, multiply this equation with 4. Now this takes a bit of your brain. Understand, whenever you're making both the equation, multiplying the both equation, see that one of the variable, one of the coefficient x or y, coefficient of x or y should be equal to the same. Understanding, you could even multiply this equation by 7 and this equation by 9. That also can be done. But if you multiply with 7 and 9, think how big a number you will get. If you multiply 7 into 2000, 9 into 2000, how big a number you get. So easier is multiply with 3 and multiply with 4. Right? And that is why we chose this. Now, did you understand what should you multiply? Did you understand what should you multiply? Whatever coefficients you have, one coefficient to the other and this coefficient to this. This is how you're going to make it. Are you able to understand this? Let me explain it once again. If you have understood, you can just move on. But I'll suggest you to stay and watch this, because explaining, hearing it once again will help you. Okay. See, I had 9x minus 4y is equal to 2000. Correct? Yes. Next I had 7x minus 3y is equal to 2000. Okay. Now to make both the equations look same, means any one of the term will be same. Like here, if you observe, both are equal here. Right? In the same way, I'm going to create this. Now what can I do? Is take this 7 and multiply to this, or take 9 and multiply to this. 7 to the first equation, 9 to the second equation. Or now I observed that the coefficient of x are bigger numbers, which will give you bigger numbers in the equations too. Now what will I do is, see, observe, I'm not going to take this. Instead, I will take these both, because these are smaller numbers, and multiply this equation by 3 and this by 4. You will get these both equations, equation 3 and 4. See, observe, 3 nines are 27. Okay, 3 into 9. Okay, you're going to multiply this with 3 and multiply this with 4. So yes, 3 nines are, see, 3 nines are 27x minus 3 fours are 12y is equal to 3 twos are 6. In front of that, you're going to put 3 zeros. And next, here, 4 sevens are is 28x minus 4 threes are 12y is equal to 4 twos are 8, and you're getting 8000. So assume this as equation number 3 and assume this as equation number 4. And then you're going to just solve it. See, they have given something like this. What will I do is, see, I have to cancel these both. See, 12y and 12y, I have to cancel. But should I to cancel something, you should have 12 plus 12 minus 12. But I have both minus 12. But you know that whenever I'm solving, I'm subtracting something, I have to change the sign. I have to change the sign. This is one more thing which you should remember. When you have both minus, then subtract. If you have both plus instead of minus, if you had both plus and plus, then also subtract. Why? Because whenever you're subtracting, whenever you are subtracting something, you are going to change the sign. When you change the sign, one will become plus, one will become minus. If you have plus and minus here, one you had plus and one you had minus, at that time you can add. Okay, you keep all these in your mind while solving exercise questions. I'll help you to figure out all that. Understanding? But now the thing is, how should you solve using elimination method? Yes, now let us change the sign of these. Just erase it if you have understood this and solve this again. Okay, now I'll take these equations and say change the sign, or you can just subtract from bigger equation to smaller equation. Change the sign. Okay, whenever you are subtracting, you should change the sign. Okay, let me just help you, not just tell you. What will I do is, what will I do now is, see, okay, now 27x minus 12y is equal to 6k. I'll write 6k. Please don't write 6k. You will not get marks. Write 6,000 only, because I don't have space. I'm just writing it. 28x. Okay, 28x minus 12y is equal to 8k. I hope you were able to understand to make the equations. Now, just a minute. Yeah. Now what you should do is, okay, whatever. Now you are going to change the sign. I had told you, if you have both the signs same here, then you should subtract. If you have different sign, add. Remember, this is a trick. Okay, I'll just write it here. If you have same sign, then go with addition. If you have different signs, then go with if you have same signs, go with subtraction. Sorry. Okay, if you have same sign, then go with subtraction. See, yes for same, yes for subtraction. Remember it like this. If you have different sign, go with addition. Okay, yes for same, yes for subtraction. Now, to subtract any algebraic equations, what you actually do is, you change the sign. If it is plus, change it to minus. If it is minus, change it to plus. And if it is plus, change it to minus. Now start solving. 27 minus 28 will give you minus 1x. These both will get cancelled. Now is equal to 6 minus 8 will give you minus 2000. Now this minus and this minus will go away. Now x is equal to 2000. Yes, you got it. X is equal to 2k or 2000. Understanding? I hope you were able to understand this. Moving on to the next now. Yeah, step 3. Plug it in, plug it back in. Now you know, right? Once you solve x, you're going to substitute in the next equation and you're going to solve this. Yes, so substitute and then solve. So see, income is 18,000 and 14,000. Person 1, person 1's income is 18,000 and the person 2's income is 14,000. Understanding? Yes, yes, yes. Now, I hope you were able to understand the elimination method. Now, when you solve the equation, for which solution, what type of graph will you get? Because you have already learned graphical method. Now we are going to use that also. Take help of that also. Understanding? Yes. Now, when you get step 2, x is equal to 5, you are getting unique solution. If you get 0 is equal to 0 or any number is equal to number, which means infinite solution. If you're getting something like this, 0 is equal to 9, for example, or 2 is equal to 4, or 16 is equal to 18, something like this. which means you have no solution. Okay, let's take an example for this last statement for no solution. Okay, for no solution, let me take. See what happens here is, yeah, you have example 9 from your textbook only it is taken. Let me just change the color. Let me go with, yeah. Now 2x plus 3y is equal to 8, 4x plus 6y is equal to 7. You have two equations. Multiply now. See, you have 2x plus 3y, 4x plus 6y. See, these both are bigger numbers now, 3 and 6, but 2 and 4 are smaller numbers. Now what will I do is multiply this equation with 2 and this equation with 4. Why? Observe. See, here we have 4. So multiply this with this equation, this with this equation. That's it. Multiply this with this and multiply this with this. That's it. And you'll be done. See, when you multiply it, you're getting like this. And when you solve it by subtraction, okay, let us solve it, right? However, okay, let us solve this. See, yeah. So when I multiply this with first equation with 4, multiplying this with 4, what will I get? See, 4 2s are 8x plus 4 3s are 12y is equal to 4 8s are 30. Next, multiply this with 2. Now 2 4s are 8x plus 2 6s are 12y is equal to 2 7s are 14. Now what have they done is, see, they have divided this by 2. Now we multiplied it with 4, but what they did is they have divided it by 2, so you get this. See, 2 divided 4, 8 divided by 8 will give you 8 divided by 2 will give you 4x plus 6y is equal to 16. However, let's not go to this complex case. Let me solve it using this only and show you getting this answer only now. Okay. Now let me take one of the equation. Okay, let me take one of the equation and yeah. Now I have same. See, here also you had 8x, here also you had 12y, and here you have different numbers, right? Now let us do that. If I solve this, see, 8x plus 12y is equal to 32. 8x plus 12y is equal to 14. I had told you, if you have different equation, if you have same same sign, then subtract. Yes for subtract, yes for same, yes for subtract. So you have same sign, so subtract. To subtract, what you should do, you should change the sign. Everything is plus, so I changed everything to minus. See, 8x gone, 12y also gone, so 0 is equal to 32 minus 14 will give you 9. So 0 is equal to 9. Which case is this? No solution case. So whenever you get something like this, it is a false statement which tells you that it is there is no solution for these equations. Understanding? I hope you are able to understand. Okay? Yes. So if you are sleeping, please get up, try to understand. If you have missed anything, then go back and watch it properly. Okay, and I know that you don't sleep in my class. Okay, yes. Now, so this is all for today. The last is that's all. Okay, just something is that be lazy. What everybody tells, be active while solving this. Substitution method is a lengthier, but elimination is smaller. So become lazy and go with the easier method, that is elimination method. Target the variable that is easiest to multiply. Okay, and then first you're going to take easiest method, and next take the easiest equation from that and multiply the easiest number. I told you, right? If you have 6 and 4, and if you have 2 and 3 here, you go with 2 and 3. Okay, watch out for ghosts. Now what is ghosts? See, if variable vanish and leave, 0 is equal to number, It's a trap, means no solution. Okay, next. Yeah, this is the thing which I'll explain in the next video. Okay, this will be explained in the next video. Now, next is verify. Plug the x. If you have found for x, then solve for y. If you have found for y, then solve for x. That's it. Okay, this is the last like summary for you of elimination method. I hope you were able to understand this elimination method properly. If you have any doubt, or if you haven't understood anything, comment below. Okay, comment below. Okay, yes. uh Hoping that you were able to understand everything. Let me come with the next video of exercise 3.2. I mean 3.3, I think. Okay, yes, till then, thank you.